You can pick your friends, you can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family or your friend's nose. I guess you could pick your friend's nose. You shouldn't do that. Don't click away. Hi, Paul Talkers. It's the weekend. I don't normally vlog on the weekend, but I had a difficult week full of really long, hard work days and lots of commuting, so I didn't upload anything for Friday. Well, good, because I had stuff I want to talk to you about anyway. If there's an overarching theme to my channel, I hope that it is I look at things differently than other people, and I try to share those other perspectives with you, my viewers, to help expand your worldview, hopefully making your life better in some fashion. If nothing else, hopefully I'm giving you a more examined life, which according to Socrates means that it's been worth living. The thing that I want to consider today, in a way that you might not have considered before, is Mother's Day. And also Father's Day, but mostly Mother's Day. Let me begin by making it very clear. If you like Mother's Day, if you are a mother or you have a mother, and you like exchanging with that person or persons in your life, Happy Mother's Day. That's great, and at no point in this video am I going to tell you to stop doing that. And I have to give you a caveat. Something that I mentioned in a lot of my videos, and I'm going to mention again in this one, is the importance of empathy. If you cannot accept the possibility that other people view the world differently than you do, and feel about it differently than you do, then this video is not going to do anything effective for you. I don't know how to make you see things or feel things from other people's perspectives, but that is a prerequisite for this video. The thing about Mother's Day, and to a lesser degree Father's Day, is that they are not like the other holidays that we celebrate in the United States. They are created holidays specifically for an idea. Mother's Day was created in the late 1800s to celebrate peace and motherhood, and Father's Day came along afterwards to complement it. You can probably immediately guess one of my problems with these holidays. They are gendered and they are pretty sexist. Gender essentialism is always a lie. But even beyond the sexism and gender conformity that is implicit in Mother's Day and Father's Day, there are emotional ramifications for those 2 days that are inherent in those 2 days that are not inherent in the other holidays. Once upon a time, people might say, everybody has a mother, everybody has a father. Well, in some ways, that's never been a blanket truth, but in 2014, it is particularly not always true. With same-sex couples raising children, with single parents raising children, you can no longer say that everybody has a mother and everybody has a father and be mostly right. And that gets into the real crux of the problem, the reason why I'm making this video. Sometimes 4 weeks in advance of Mother's Day or Father's Day, you'll start seeing lots of things plastered around you celebrating that those days are coming and that you should prepare for them in some fashion. Now, to restate, if you want to tell your mother Happy Mother's Day, that's fantastic. I am so glad that you have and care for your mother enough to want to say that. If you have a child and that child wants to say to you, Happy Mother's Day, once again, I'm delighted that you have a relationship with your child where your child wants to say that to you. Here's where empathy comes in. Many people have nothing close to that. Why is it a cultural thing that we have to wish strangers Happy Mother's Day or Happy Father's Day without knowing anything about that person? Plus, there's this knee-jerk reaction, at least in the United States, wherein if you see someone who's over like 25, 30 years old on Mother's Day or Father's Day, you wish them a Happy Mother's Day or Father's Day as if they are a parent. One of my Facebook friends told me that it just happened to her, and it's not like she was walking around carrying a child or anything. She was just being herself and old enough to have a child. I really hate it when people presume that a woman must be or must not be a mother for whatever reason, because that reduces her from a human being to a womb that is either in use or not in use. What? Speaking of people reduced to just a womb, hey Amy Pond. And then consider what it's like to wish someone a Happy Mother's Day who has been raised by men only, who's been raised by a single father, who had a mother but lost her, who had a mother who treated them horribly, perhaps abused them, or abandoned them. There's so many potential negative ramifications to discussing someone's parents that is above and beyond the average reactions you would get for acknowledging any other holiday. You wish somebody who's not religious a Happy Easter, and they'll probably just shrug and think of chocolates and candies. You wish a Jewish person Merry Christmas, and they'll probably just remember the other plans that they made for Christmas that are not celebratory, like getting Chinese food or hanging out with their friends or going on a beach holiday. We've all come from somewhere. We have some sort of background with a childhood and experiences, and what I would plead for you is that you consider that other people's experiences with their parents were not the same as yours and may not have been good, and they may not want to be reminded about it. You know who your parents are. You can tell them Happy Father's Day and Happy Mother's Day. That's great. Your kids, if they know who you are and they want to wish you a happy Mother's Day or Father's Day, again, fantastic. I want people to stop wishing strangers happy Mother's Day and happy Father's Day. I want corporations to stop sending out stuff about Mother's Day and Father's Day. Even if you think everything I've just said is perfectly valid, your final reaction to this might be, why should I change what I'm doing? Why should I care about what you're saying? And my response, much like at the beginning of this video, is empathy. You go through crap in your life. You don't want to be raked over the coals emotionally because of the crap you've gone through in your life. I know you don't. None of us do. Some of us are more concerned about it than others, but none of us like that. What I'm asking you to do is consider that a very simple thing that you do, almost reflexively, that has almost no benefits to you, namely wishing strangers a happy Mother's Day, it might hurt somebody. Perhaps no more than an annoyance level, perhaps enough that it drives them to a dark room to drink. I'm not calling for an end to the holiday. I'm not saying you shouldn't like the holiday. I'm definitely not speaking against mothers in the slightest. What I am saying is that everyone's family situations are important and valid and should be respected. And hopefully you agree. This was pretty much a rant, and I gotta stop doing video rants, but it seemed pertinent when I started thinking about it, so here we are. If you like this video, please like it, please subscribe, please share it with your friends. Regardless of your familial relationships, I hope that you're having a good weekend. I hope that if Mother's Day is a negative experience for you, that it wasn't so bad this year. Know that I am on your side. I understand, I get it. And if you're having a happy Mother's Day, that's great. I'm glad that you are. Well, that's it for this rant. As always, thanks for watching. Amazingly enough, a couple months after I hit 225 subscribers, I'm approaching 500 subscribers. So I want to do something for the 500 subscriber mark. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. All my new subscribers, please tell me who you are in the comments because, hi, I like you for subscribing to me. Let's talk about stuff.